Grand Lake Health Systems invites you to this broadcast of high school varsity boys basketball on NKTelco Sports. We are here at Minster Elementary School where the Varsity Raiders take on the Minster Wildcats. Tonight's game is brought to you by these sponsors: Grand Lake Health Systems, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco. Again, we're at Minster Gymnasium here. I'm Dave Knaps. It's my pleasure to bring you tonight's game. Wildcats 8-3 overall, 4-0 in the MAC versus the Varsity Raiders 4-7 overall, 1-6 in the MAC. The Varsity Raiders season has gone like this. They lost their first two games to Fort Laramie and St. Henry, followed up with two wins against Houston and Arcanum. Lost to Fairlawn, Jackson Center, and then an overtime loss to Anna before winning at Versailles, lost to Botkins, beat Newton, and lost to Fort Laramie last Friday night, 43-31. The Varsity Raiders, a pretty young team. They graduated 8 seniors, only had 2 letter winners back. Leading scorers is a freshman, Hayden Quinter, with 12 points a game. Zane Chappie, sophomore, 9 points. And they have about 3 players between 6 and 7 points between freshman Braden Monin, sophomore Xavier Flippo, and sophomore Ben Bowman. Raiders are coached by Dave Borchers in his 3rd year. Minster Wildcats 8-3 on the direction of Michael McClurg. Their season, good amount of expectations, a good amount of experience and size coming back. They won their first 2 games. Easy wins over Spencerville and Versailles. Lost to the undefeated Botkins Trojans by 4. Defeated New Bremen by 15. Also defeated Wapak by 7. Lost to Anna by 14, where they beat Pandora Gilboa. That was Mike Lee's squad, former coach. Followed up a 4-point loss to a very good Ottoville team, and now they've won 3 in a row with wins over Delphi St. John Parkway, and then the 1-point win over the Fort Laramie Redskins last Saturday night. Leading scorers for the Wildcats: Justin Nixon averaging a double-double, averages 15.5 a game. Brian Falk averages 13 points a game. Johnny Nixon averaging right under 11 points a game, also about 8 rebounds a game. And also Eric Schmidt has 7 points. So the Wildcats and the Raiders, matchup between the Shelby County League and the Shelby County League and the MAC. Shelby County League leads the head in 19 meetings. Shelby County League's won the 13. MAC's won only 6. Right now, Minster leads the MAC with a 4-0 record. They're going for their first MAC title since 1975. Varsity 1-6 right now in the Shelby County League. Botkins leads the Shelby County League at 6-0. And now we'll pause for the national anthem and have the starting lineups. Welcome back here, getting ready for the starting lineups for the varsity game. JV game 1 was won by Rishi, 38-24. Felix Francis scored 17 points for the victorious Raiders, and now 6-6 in the JV game, or JV season, I should say. So now the starting lineup for the Raiders. Number 2, Zane Chappie, 5'9" sophomore, averages 9 points a game. Number 5, Jonathan Bell, a 5'9" senior, 4.5 points a game. Number 12, Hayden Quinter, a 6'1" freshman, averages 12 points a game. 35, Xavier Filippo, a 6' sophomore, averages 6 points a game. Another sophomore, 6'2" sophomore, Ben Bowman, 7 points a game. Head coach Dave Borchers in his 3rd year. He used to teach here at Minster for several years. It's been a few years since he's been, but a little reunion of sorts. As we have the Wildcats. Dim the lights. Number 2, Eric Schmidt. 6' senior, averages 7 points a game. Brian Falk, 6'3" senior, averages 13 points a game. Number 12, Brady Holscher, 6'1" senior, 6 points a game. Only junior in the starting lineup. Number 20, Johnny Nixon, 11 points a game. And Justin Nixon, 6'5" senior, averages 15 points and over 10 rebounds a game. Head coach Michael McClurg, he's assisted by Kurt Albers, Logan Summer, Brian Steffi, and J.J. Woolmeyer. So keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Completing for Raiders. They're a young team. They're going to have to get off to a good start and hang with this team. They're going to have to somehow handle the sizes. They're much smaller. The Minster Wildcats, they need to hit their threes. When they shoot a lot of threes. They don't shoot a real great percentage. When they hit them, they're pretty dominant. Just a lot of consistent play. Their level of play is what they need to do in this ball game. Use their size. The tip is controlled. Wildcats, again, those are your keys to the game. Brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Justin Nixon with the basketball. Gives it all the way in the corner. Eric Schmidt. Underneath, Justin Nixon tried to go his younger brother Johnny. Pass wide. Raiders, Zane Chappie, sophomore. Start 3 sophomores, a freshman, and a senior. Chappie gives it to the only senior, Jonathan Bell. Down low, they kick it out to Chappie. There's Bell, the senior, on the wing. 35, Xavier Filippo. Bell, 3 ball off the mark. Will be knocked out of bounds. It would be with the Wildcats. Wildcats averaging 55 points a game. That's first in the MAC. They give up 44. Team that'll push the tempo, and if it's not there, they'll use their offense. Mostly goes through Nixon. Or the 3 ball, like you see there from Brian Falk. Falk, the lefty, been very proficient on his threes this season, shooting over 40% on his threes, among the league leaders in the MAC. Bell throws it away as he thought Chappie was going to cut. So turnover gives it to the Wildcats. Wildcats on a 3-game winning streak. They defeated Delphi St. John last Tuesday, then won over Parkway by 12, and then a 1-point close game over their rivals Fort Laramie on Saturday night. Ball underneath, and there'll be a foul. Foul on 35, Xavier Filippo. So Nixon thought about the 3. There's Falk. Drives up and under. Not able to get much on it. Bowman with a rebound. Here's Hayden Quinter, the freshman, the leading scorer at 12 a game. Gives it up to Jonathan Bell. Senior now, Ben Bowman. Chappie Working around the perimeter, there's Flippo. Shappy tries to drive on Holscher, and that's just wrong spot, wrong time there by Johnny Nixon as he's called for the foul. Didn't really move or anything. Just a Nixon leaves. He looks like he has an issue with his shoe. As go with a smaller lineup as number 14, senior, 5'10" senior Adam Kettner into the game. Pass in and off the glass. Jonathan Bell. The Raiders are on the board 3-2 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank think first. Nice drive by Kettner, a little too strong. Rebound by Bowman. Shappy passes it all the way over to Flippo, and it's stolen away. Falk tries to drive. Johnny Nixon. Schmidt has had a couple back-to-back double-digit games. There's a three by Kettner. It's off the mark. Shappy has to give it up to Bell. Flippo, now Shappy. 3-2 Minster on our First National Bank scoreboard. Pass underneath to Bowman. Off-balance shot goes out of bounds. For the Wildcats, as Justin Nixon will check back in the lineup for Adam Kettner. Half-court set. You usually go through Justin Nixon. Usually in the high post. Sometimes in the low post, a very good passer, and they work their offense off of that. Three-point threats are Holscher and Falk. Johnny Nixon on the low post with his brother Justin. There's a turnover. Up ahead to Shappy. Nice job as he fended off Justin Nixon. The Raiders with a 4-3 lead. Off the turnover by Minster. Turnaround by Nixon. Nice box out by Bowman. Quinter gives it up to Shappy. Sophomore. Hesitation dribble. That is short. Rebound Johnny Nixon. Schmidt dribbling to traffic. Puts up a shot. Rolls off. Bell with the rebound. Ruschi 4-7 on the season. They were 7-16 last year. Graduated 8 seniors. Only have 2 letter winners back, so pretty inexperienced squad for Ruschi. Coming off a loss on Friday night to probably their biggest rival, the Fort Laramie Redskins. Quinter on the wing. Gives it up to Bowman. Bowman, a sophomore. Drive by Quinter. He's being guarded by Falk. And that was saved by Nixon. He will hit it off of Bowman. Heads up play there by Nixon. Jordan Meyer, number 23, and number 24, Braden Monin. Meyer is a junior. Monin's a 6-foot freshman. It's Kettner now in the lineup. He's running the point. Also Josh Nixon, number 22. Nixon, Holscher on the wing. Kettner will try another three and in and out. Nice hustle play there by Josh Nixon. Offensive rebound. It's 5-4 Minster. Played by the senior Josh Nixon. Bell will drive against Kettner. Cut off, double team, in some trouble. And there's the turnover. Dribble at a bad spot and threw a blind pass there. Niekamp will let the three go. Rebound, Raiders. Monin with the basketball, freshman. Monin averages 7 points a game. Quinter to Bell. Flippo. Quinter still trying to look for his first shot. Monin guarded by Holscher. Monin will drive, can't get a shot off, almost traveled. Minster playing a man-to-man defense. I say usually play the whole time. Occasionally a zone. Shot up by Quinter. Nice box out by Nixon. Kettner looking ahead. Holscher with the three. Yes, sir. Brady Holscher with the tray. Holscher on the season averaging just over 5 points a game. Drive to the hoop by Quinter. Just his second shot. Meyer could have put it back up with nobody really around him. Quinter with his first basket. Second chance points there for the Raiders. Nixon will draw the foul. Foul on Jordan Meyer. His first, team second. As we'll have number 4, Nicholas Caldwell. Number 42, Ben Bowman in the game for the Raiders. Wildcats, Eric Schmidt, number 2, and number 4, Brian Falk. Wildcats, a veteran squad, 6 seniors, really 6 of their 7-player rotation are seniors. Johnny Nixon, the junior, the only underclassman that plays on a regular basis. There's a 3 by Falk. Battle for the rebound. Nice hustle by Zane Shappy. It's now 2 of 6 on their threes. Shappy, nice pass to Bowman. Got a little bit too far under the basket, but draws the foul. Foul on Josh Niekamp. I thought it was on Nixon, but I was wrong. Second team foul. Bowman able to hit the first free throw as Adam Kettner comes in to replace Niekamp. Bowman hits a pair. Coming up on a minute to go in the first quarter, we are tied 8-8 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Eric Schmidt gives it up to Falk. He'll drive to the basket and bank it in. Left-hander Falk goes down the right side with a right-handed layup. 10-8. Drive by Shappy, kick out Bowman. This is everything. Kettner with a rebound. Schmidt will push the tempo. Kicking in the corner. Holscher will let another 3 go. It will be knocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Raiders. In the game, Hayden Quinter, 6'1" freshman. He replaces Caldwell. Johnny Nixon back in the game, in for Justin Nixon with 22 seconds to go before the quarter break. Shappy guarded by Holscher. Holscher usually is the best guard defender. Falk usually draw a forward, best scoring forward. And Holscher comes up with a steal. 2 seconds. Schmidt off balance 3. We go to the end of the second quarter on the First National Bank scoreboard. Minster 10, Russia 8. We'll be back with quarter number 2 when we return on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
As we go to the second quarter, the Wildcats lead the Raiders 10-8. Wildcats led in scoring by Brian Falk with 5, Brady Holscher with 3, Josh Niekamp with the deuce. Rishi Raiders, 4 different players score, all with 2 points: Shappy, Bell, Quinter, Ben Bowman. It's Raiders basketball. Raiders a much shorter and much younger team. A bunch of underclassmen against a bunch of seniors for Minster. And there's a steal. It's a 6th turnover against the Raiders. Schmidt to the basket. Too strong. Down by Bowman. So a little bit of a missed opportunity there for the Wildcats as Shappy drives in. Nice pass to Flippo and is blocked and out of bounds. Stay with the Raiders. Raiders 1-6 in the Shelby County League. Shelby County League, that's considered probably one of the best, up to best years for Shelby County League there. From top to bottom. As we'll have a travel there. They're led at the top of it by Botkins with a perfect. So we got a perfect 6-0. They're 11-0 overall. Fort Laramie 5-2. Anna 3-2. Jackson Center 4-3. Fairlawn 3-2. Russia 1-6. Houston 0-7. Again, this is the 20th meeting between MAC and Shelby County League. Shelby County League's won 13 of the 19 so far. They have dominated the series between the two. Minster usually plays 6 Shelby County League teams. Play everybody but Fairlawn. So a foul on the Raiders there. Second foul on Xavier Flippo as Braden Monham will come in for Flippo. Schmidt wide open to Nixon. He misses the left-handed layup, gets the rebound. Guess that's a way to hurt your shooting percentage, but helps your offensive rebounds there. Makes sure the 4-point lead. Monin to Bell. Drive to the hoop. Nice pass to Bowman. Contact. It ends up in Bell's hands, and Jonathan Bell finishes it off for the basket. Bell with 4. Holscher down to Johnny Nixon. Kicks it into the corner. Schmidt thought about it. Work it around to Nixon. Nice move, knocked out of bounds. So stay with the Wildcats as St. Shappy will come back in the lineup. Southmore averaging 9 points a game. He replaces Monin as he goes back to the bench. Johnny Nixon There's Falk with the three, and he buries it. Wildcats now 3 of 9 in their threes. Falk, I believe, is 2 of 3. He has 8 points. Shappy down low. Bowman tried to go over Nixon, and it would stay on the Russia side as Adam Kettner checks back in the lineup. Johnny Nixon gets a break. Back to the bench, Coach Michael McClurg in his 5th year. He's run now 67 games for the Wildcats, and right at 4.5 games, 4.5 seasons. So we're at game 12 here. Wildcats are scheduled to play 21. They were supposed to play Woodward at Fort Laramie. There's a 3 that misses. There's the first 3, I believe, Russia's attempted. On Sunday, they were supposed to play Woodward at a Martin Luther King Classic that Fort Laramie was starting up, but Woodward backed out. 3 ball by Holscher. Pass up ahead will be knocked out of bounds, so stay with the Raiders. Wildcats opening up an 8-point lead. Coach Borcher said, let's talk it over. Be a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching high school basketball on NKT.TV. .520 to go here in the halftime. Minster with a 15-10 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard. They've outscored Raiders 5-2 in this quarter after it was a 2-point lead at the quarter break. Talked about Minster playing 6 Shelby County League teams. Marion plays 5 of the Shelby County League teams. They play St. Henry, Minster, New Bremen, Marion, and Versailles as well. Quinter's open, and there's a block by Falk. Rebound by Nixon. Schmidt gives it up to Holscher to Falk. Down low, Nixon. Battling with Bowman. Rolls off. Good defense there by Bowman, and Bell with the rebound. Nixon only with 2, and Ben Bowman had some pretty good defense on him. Bell with the basketball. Gives it up to Bowman. Shappy, pull-up jumper. Tough shot. Shappy now with 4. Quick pass down to Falk. Nixon back to Falk. Thought about a 3. Quinter matches up. Back to Nixon. Nice teamwork there between Falk and Nixon. Assist to Falk. Nixon, the basket. He has 4. A 5-point lead for the Wildcats. Shane Shappy, the bell, and there's the steal. Falk, the basket, jams it down. Brian Falk with the dunk. Getting his timing down, and there's a lot of people standing up on that one. That was pretty impressive. Justin Nixon dunked one against Versailles earlier. That was more impressive there by Falk. 6'3", very athletic player, Falk, and he buries the dunk. That rim still rattling over on that end. There's a foul on Nixon. So we got to mark down that dunk. Brian Falk there. It's Bowman. 3 for 3 from the foul line as number 4, Nicholas Caldwell, into the game. And 24, Braden Monin will come in if Bowman hits the second free throw. Johnny Nixon in for his older brother, Justin. Bowman misses it. Quinter, stick back. Quinter with 4. Now lead at 4. Kettner. That's tipped away, knocked away by Jordan. Only the second turnover I have for the Wildcats. Meyer gives it up to Bowman. 3 minutes to go. Rushi's hanging in there. Definitely the underdog. 4-7 against 8-3. And the league leading Minster Wildcats. That's tipped away. Caldwell comes up with it. Working against Holscher. Meyer back to Bowman. He struggles here at this possession. Bell. And a very young team, only 3 seniors on this team compared to 6 for Minster. Shot underneath. Bowman with a strong move, can't get it to fall. Schmidt gives it up to Kettner. Quickly down to Johnny Nixon. Kicks it out. Falk with the tray. Short. Holscher skies for the rebound and is fouled. Holscher showing some athleticism there as he skies for the rebound. Holscher, 3-sport athlete, a golfer, basketball, and also in track. And this is the first. Holscher qualified for state as a sophomore in a relay team. It's Justin Nixon, 42, back in the lineup. Second one for Holscher. He now has 4. His Wildcats lead by 5, 20-15. Monin throws it away. A little bit of mix-up with Bell. 7 turnovers against the Raiders. Zane Shappy back in the lineup, also Ben Bowman. Right now, very balanced scoring. 3 players with 4 points, 1 player with 3 points for the Raiders. For Minster, Brian Falk has 10, which includes 2 threes and a dunk. So another one by Falk. Be a foul on the rebound. Johnny Nixon will pick up his second foul. Eric Schmidt comes in for Nixon. 14 fouls for both teams with 143. We probably won't see any 1-and-1s. Shappy, pretty nice point guard for the Raiders, a sophomore. Monin, the freshman. With the sophomore, Shappy. So right now you have, and there'll be a turnover on the mix-up there. I was going to say, Raiders had 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and a junior out there at that possession. Schmidt, supposed to Minster right now, has 4 seniors out there. 3 by Falk. Ryan Falk now with 13. He has really improved his scoring this year. He only scored average 5 points a game last year. As a starter, he has worked on his game in the offseason. Monin in some trouble to Shappy. And wide open, and Meyer misses the layup. Missed opportunity for the Raiders. They're down by 8. All the way over, it's Holscher. He'll drive and then kick it out to Nixon. 40 seconds to go. Coach McClure calls a set that he wants here with 33 seconds. Not going for the last shot, just working through their offense. Lob down to Nixon. Against Bowman. Nice pass to Holscher. Great pass by Nixon to Holscher. Holscher with 6. Give the assist to Nixon. A 10-point lead for the Wildcats. Yeah, opened up some margin here. Shappy with a shot. Long rebound goes to Quinter. Nice handoff. Wraparound pass to Bowman. Nice play by the freshman. There's a long 3 by Schmidt. We go to halftime break. On their first national ranked scoreboard, Minster 25, Russia 17. We'll be back to give you the halftime stats in the second half when we return on NKTelco Sports.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We are certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Here's the thing. If you're the kind of guy who eats, sleeps, and breathes farming, who gets up at dawn, determined to get the best crop and the best yield, why surrender to the mercy of the water table? Cy Schwiederman Incorporated can lower your water table to an average of 2 to 3 feet below the surface, allowing you to grow stronger, healthier plants that root deeper, that are more resilient to the elements, that enable longer growing seasons, and can produce higher results in the fields and in your pocket. Trust CSI, your drainage experts since 1946.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler, with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community, with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Baumer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
Welcome back here at halftime. I'm Dave Knapke here at this Minster Russia game here on NKT.TV. Minster on our first National Bank scoreboard leads Russia 25-17. Look at the scoring for both teams. Minster led by Brian Falk, who had 13 points. He hit 3 threes. And he also had a dunk in the first half. Brady Holscher with 6. Justin Nixon with 4. Josh Nixon with 2. The Wildcats on their threes. Let me total this up completely here. They were 4 of 13. A lot of threes that they took. And on their foul shots, they were 1 of 2. didn't have a lot of foul shots in the first half. Only 2 turnovers for the Wildcats. For the Russia Raiders, a very balanced attack led by Xavier Flippo with 5, and then 3 players with 4 points. Zane Chappie with 4, Jonathan Bell with 4, Hayden Quinter with 4. So again, Xavier Flippo with 5, Chappie, Bell, and Quinter with 4 for the Wildcats. Falk with 13, Holster with 6, Justin Nixon with 4, and Josh Niekamp 2. Minster's out on the floor. It looks like they have a normal starting lineup with the 2 Nixons, Falk, Schmidt, and Holscher. Check the Russia lineup. And it looks to be the same as they started. Number 2, Zane Chappie, 5, Jonathan Bell, 12, Hayden Quinter, 35, Xavier Flippo, and 42, Ben Bowman. Coach Dave Borchers in his 3rd year, Coach Michael McClurk in his 5th year for the Wildcats. So we started off the Wildcats in the white. Falk will drive to the hoop, loses it out of bounds. He was actually knocked out of bounds, I guess. So stay with the Wildcats. Coach McClurk, in his 5th year, looks to be his 5th straight winning season. They've made it to district every year. Haven't been able to yet get out of district. Actually haven't been able to get through the first district game. So we'll see if that changes this year. Right now they're leading the MAC at 4-0, trying to win their first MAC title in boys basketball since 1975. Shot up by Nixon. He'll do the reverse layup and in. Hard-working Justin Nixon looks like Xavier Flippo's on the ground. Maybe he took an elbow or like to the mouth, it looks like, from what one of his teammates indicated, or nose. Coach Borchers comes out. Mister's trainer's out. Caitlin taking a look as looks like he will go straight off the court. So he'll be taken care of. It looks like Braden Monin in the game. As it looks like a bloody nose, so I'd have to clean up the floor. So we'll take a little break. We'll be right back on NKT.TV. While we're waiting here, let's look at the talked about the Shelby County League led by Botkins at 6-0. The MAC being led by Minster at 4-0, followed by St. Henry at 3-0, Fort Recovery at 3-0, Marion Local at 2-1, New Bremen, Coldwater, and Parkway at 1-2. Versailles at 1-3. Delphus and New Knoxville looking for their first league victory. Try to get the court ready after clean up the court from blood, as I had a bloody nose there, I believe. Assistant coach Kurt Albers out there being the cleanup guy. In the Shelby County League standings, Botkins 6-0. They're ranked number 4 in state. They're 11-0 overall. They beat Fort Recovery on Saturday night. Jamison Myers for Botkins hit a 3 at the buzzer to win that game. Maybe not the buzzer, but the final seconds. Fort Laramie at 5-2. They're 8-4 overall. Jackson Center 4-3 and 9-3. Anna 3-2 overall, 6-4 overall. Fairlawn 3-2. Fairlawn 3-2. 3-5 overall. Russia 1-6. They're 4-7 overall. Houston looking for their first win, 0-7, 0-11. for the Houston Wildcats as we have a little bit of a delay here. JV game tonight was won by the Russia Raiders, 38-24. Felix Francis, a big night with 17 points. Also, we had Jared Poling had 11 points to lead the Raiders. The Raiders now 6-6 on the JV season. Minster falls to 2-10 on their JV. They're led by Austin Woman with 10. Logan Cooney with 6. So Monin goes in. He shoots 2 foul shots for Xavier Flippo, who was fouled, had to leave. Monin able to get 1 of 2. So it looks like that foul was on Justin Nixon. I don't know if they called it a flagrant foul. I'm not sure exactly. Nonetheless, Monin hits 1 of 2. We are back in action. Zane Shappy for the Raiders, guarded by Holscher. That will go out of bounds. Fort Laramie's had a, that was tipped. Right now the Raiders have, Bells is senior. You have 2 freshmen in Monin and Quinter. 2 sophomores in Shappy and Bowman. She may take their lumps this year, but bright days ahead. Fundamentally sound and skilled athletes for the Raiders, just young and inexperienced. Coach Borchers and his coaching staff, I'm sure, will develop this team in the years to come. Right now they're just down by 9. Shappy's at basket. Nice block by Nixon. He's had a boatload, leads the MAC in blocks. Holscher gives it up to Schmidt. He'll drive to the hole and roll it in. Eric Schmidt. The first 2 points of the game. He's had 14 and 10 the last 2 games. As a point guard, he's usually not looking for his shot. He gets everybody else involved in the game. They get a layup there. Quinter gives it up, and there's passed out of bounds. We've just had a few of them where pass was just way off or a miscommunication. Defense being played by the Wildcats. Jordan Meyer, number 23, into the lineup, replacing Ben Bowman. Wildcats 11-point lead. Holscher, that will be tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Wildcats. Wildcats 6 seniors on this team. They're all in the rotation, a 7-player rotation. Johnny Nixon joins them. And senior, they have 3 starters coming back from this team. That will go out of bounds, and that will be a turnover against the Wildcats. I think it went off of Nixon's hand. His entry pass a little bit too long. 29-18. Raiders' offense has dried up a bit. We're just down by 2 after 1. Down 8 at halftime, and there's a good defense there. Being paid by Eric Schmidt. Otherwise, it looked like Quinter had a layup. Meyer will inbound it. And that's stolen away. Schmidt to the basket, and the lefty banks it in. Eric Schmidt with 4 here in the third quarter. Pass underneath to Monin. Knocked out of bounds, so stay with the Raiders. Both these teams coming off a game with Fort Laramie. Russia played Fort Laramie on Friday night, lost by 12, and then Minster knocked off Fort Laramie by 1, 35-34. Nice move by Zane Shappy. Nice stop, let the defender go by at the layup. Falk down to Nixon, and a reach-in foul on Quinter. Hayden Quinter with his first foul. Nobody really in much serious foul trouble. Nobody has more than 2. Nixon gives it up to Fall. Thought about a 3. Dribbles off to that was off the mark. Nice save by Nixon, but it'll go out of bounds off the Wildcats. Wildcats are back in action against New Knoxville on Friday night. We will have that as a full production game. It's our main game on NKTelco Sports. Still buy a ticket if you want to watch the streaming option. But this is stream games have worked out for a lot of people who can't make it, who don't want to make it in person. Falk all the way over Holscher. Short on the 3. They'll go out of bounds off the Raiders as they go a little bit out of control. In the game number 20, Austin Cardonier for the Raiders. For the Wildcats, 22, Josh Niekamp. And also 14, Adam Kettner. As usual, Schmidt handles the point guard. Niekamp. So you have Nixon, Falk, Schmidt. There's a little miscommunication there. So now we have Hayden Quinter bringing the basketball up. We also have Jordan Meyer, Cardonier, number 20, just in the game. Monin and Bell. Monin pulls up. 17-footer rattles out. Niekamp with the rebound. Schmidt pushing the tempo, and there's the steal. Nice play there by Braden Monin. Freshman to the hole. That would be knocked out of bounds. Good defense there by Niekamp, who put his hand in there. Knocked it. It just threw Monin off balance, and it goes out of bounds. Zane Chappie checks back in the lineup. Freshman. It's a pat on the back. Coach Borchers has just got one tipped away by the senior Niekamp, and Borchers. Monin does a nice job of battling in there, as that will go knocked out of bounds and stay. It actually went off of Nixon, so Minster's had 4 turnovers here in this quarter. They've only had 2 in the first half. Chappie, Bell. Wildcats doing a little bit of trapping here all the way over to Quinter. Coach Borchers said, I don't like the way this offense is going. He's going to take a timeout. This is an opportunity to let you know tonight's game is brought to you by following sponsors: Grand Lake Health Systems, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meat, Sydney Allglaze Audiology, and NKTelco, and several other sponsors. Reminder to follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and our internet exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer and Allglaze County, WCSM AM and FM. Also, our starting items tonight were brought to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology, Keys to the Game by Keyhole Pizza, and on our First National Bank scoreboard, Minster with an 11-point lead. Action slowed down a little bit here in the third quarter. If you missed the second quarter, Brian Falk had a nice dunk off a breakaway layup. 6'3" senior really put one down. There's Quinter, a long 3 that will go behind the back of the backboard. Might have missed one, but I think it's only the second 3 the Raiders have attempted tonight. They're 0 of 2. Minster's already attempted 15. Part of the Minster offense. Nixon pass. There's Niekamp. Buries the 3. Josh Niekamp with 5. There's the 1-2. So we have a foul there on Niekamp. Brady Holscher check back in. Let's see, Niecamp's got a 3, Holscher's got a 3, and 3 threes by Falk. So 5 are ready for the Wildcats. They average a good amount. Let me look that up. They on average do 5.3 threes a game. Shoot about 30% on the threes. Nixon with the rebound. Niekamp thought about a 3, but picked up quickly there by Shappy. Down low, Niekamp. That shot is blocked by Bowman. Pass ahead. Bell loses it. Turns it over. Had an opportunity. 14 turnovers against the Raiders. Falk's shot is blocked. Nicholas Caldwell into the game, number 4, and also 24, Braden Monin, senior and freshman, respectively. Caldwell, the senior. Monin, the freshman. Kettner will inbound it. To Nixon, to Niekamp. Usually their offense is a lot through Nixon underneath as it goes there now. And he will shoot or he will kick it out. He's a great passer. Or 3, but Ben Bowman's played some nice defense tonight. Nixon, just 6 points so far. He averages 15, but the Bowman, the 6'2 sophomore, do a nice job on defense against the senior Nixon. Holscher back to Nixon. Rattles out. Shappy up ahead to Quinter. Quinter, spin move, can't get it to fall. Falk with the rebound. Kettner. Falk still leads all scorers with 13. Down low, it's Nixon. Wide open is Niekamp. Or the layup. Josh Niekamp, we'll have to check it. He's got 7 points. He had a season high of 11 against Pandora Gilboa. It's the only game in double figures. Now he's on good pace with 7, though. Down low, it's Bowman. They call a foul on Bowman as they stretch his arm out. Push there for the foul. Schmidt coming in for Brian Falk. Falk on the season averaging 13.3. He has 13 right now. Leading scorers Justin Nixon 15.5. Johnny Nixon at 10.8. There's a reach-in foul on Monin. We haven't shot a 1-and-1 yet, and right now Rushi with 3 fouls, Minster with 2. So not sure that'll happen right away. We'll even get there here. Just under a minute to go. 4 straight Tuesday night games for Minster. The first 3 at home. Played Pandora Gilboa, and there's a pass to Nixon and in. Josh Niekamp with the basket. A pass from Johnny Nixon. They have an older brother, Josh, who's a pretty good athlete, so I've caught myself saying Josh Nixon a couple times. Shappy with the 3. Nice rebound by Bowman, and he rolls off. Trying to come up with a rebound. Holscher comes out of that scrum, throws it away. Shot up by Monin. That would have been a nice basket for the Raiders, but not able to do that. Schmidt. There's Niekamp. Can't get the 3. Nice layup there. Pass from Holscher to Johnny Nixon. Johnny with his first 2 points. 3 ball off the mark. We played 3/4 of basketball here, and the Wildcats start pulling away. On our first National Bank scoreboard, Wildcats 40, Raiders 20, here on NKTelco Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gerstner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco. For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at cargill.com.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
Let's go to the fourth quarter. The Minster Wildcats have pulled away here on our First National Bank scoreboard. They lead 40-20. They outscore Russia 15-3 in the third quarter. Leading scorer is Brian Falk with 13. Josh Niekamp with 9. For the Raiders, Zane Shappy with 6. Ben Bowman with 5. Raiders only scored 3 points there in the third quarter. So they struggled on offense as there's another turnover. That's 16 turnovers here by the Raiders. They had 7 of them just in the third quarter. Minster, not a very clean quarter either. They had 5 turnovers in the third quarter. They only had 2 in the first half. They have the advantage of a 20-point lead right now. Holscher kicks it to the corner to Schmidt. Schmidt with the drive. And Nixon not able for the follow. Nixon's missed some easy shots as there's a ball dribbled on the end line. So another turnover against the Raiders. Wildcats are back in action on Friday against New Knoxville. Have that game on NKTelco Sports, our full production. And on Tuesday, they travel to Lima Perry. With a very athletic Perry team. Nice reverse layup there by Johnny Nixon. Johnny now with 4. Winner gives it up to Monin. Wildcats doing some trapping. And there's a steal by Schmidt. Schmidt loses a handle briefly. It's Nixon. This team really passes well to each other. That is in and out. Bowman with a rebound. And Bowman with a bunch of rebounds for the Raiders. Quinter pull up. Nixon. A little bit of contact as I think he caught an elbow to the mouth. In the game, Nicholas Caldwell, number 44, Jared Poling. Poling in the JV game had 11 points. 6'5" junior. Caldwell, a 5'7" senior. Wildcats setting up play here as Schmidt goes on the left side, hands it off to Falk. Around the perimeter, it's probably a design play here. It just 3 outside the arc, even 4 at times. Holscher drives in. Brady Holscher with a nice move. Brady Holscher with 8. Senior with a nice drive. He usually shoots a lot of 3s. Holscher's season high was 15 against Ottoville. He had a couple games at double digits. The other one, he had 11 against Botkins. Foul on Holscher. Adam Kettner will come into the ball game, replacing Johnny Nixon. Wildcats at the 24-point lead. They just dominated here. Really from the end of the second quarter, about halfway through to the whole third quarter. It's a pretty good Minster team as Bowman's shot rolls off. Monin with the follow, and Braden Monin will shoot 2. Monin almost had 1 point, but has done a nice job overall. The easy way to assess somebody is to just look at their point total, but there's a lot more to basketball. The defense, the ball handling, movement, as Monin misses a free throw. Josh Niekamp into the game. Zane Shappy. Very young Russia team. They've been battling all season long. Some games haven't gone like they'd like to, obviously. You know, Russia basketball is always going to play fundamentally well, and they're going to play hard. Basketball is important in Russia, Ohio, that's for sure. Kettner. Nixon's trying to post up. Niekamp with the 3, that is short. Wildcats coming into this quarter was 5 of 17 on their 3s. (44-20). Poling gives it up to Shappy. Going just outside the lane. Foul on 22, Josh Niekamp. I think that's the first player with 3 fouls. Quinter to Shappy. Dave Borchers took over this job 3 years ago. Has been on the staff for a long time. As JV coach for a long time as well. As Shappy with the rebound. Nixon to Holscher. Schmidt, Kettner. Down low, it's a turnaround. Nice move there by Justin Nixon. Guarded closely by Bowman all night. That time over Poling. Nixon with 8. 3 ball, Shappy. Raiders, I think it's only their 4th 3 they've shot. Have not made one yet. Johnny Nixon getting ready to come back in. At some point, it looks like Coach McClurg's going to start working some other players in. Johnny Nixon in for Justin Nixon. Holscher will leave in favor of Austin Wellman. Number 5, Jonathan Bell in for the Raiders. Coach McClurg talking to some other players, be ready to get in the ball game. Pass to Kettner. Kicks it out. There's Niekamp. Short on the 3. Able to get his own rebound. Gives it to Wellman. Wellman could have a 3-second call on him, and he does. Wellman got the rebound, not able to get rid of it. Once you get the 3 seconds, that is a turnover. 8 turnovers against Minster compared to 18 for Russia. Quinter gives it up to Caldwell. Poling. All the way over to Quinter. Nice cut by Bell. Nixon was in there. I think he blocked it, and he'll be fouled on the rebound. Foul on Jared Poling, his 5th. Mitchell Bornhorst in the game, replacing Eric Schmidt. Eric Schmidt is going to lead with 4 points. For Holscher left, he'll have 8. Justin Nixon with 8 as well. Ryan Falk had 13 points all in the first half. He's out of the lineup as well. Niekamp with 9, the second leading scorer tonight. Wellman gives it up to Niekamp. Bornhorst to Wellman. Coach McClurg, the timeout. 30-second timeout. Again, our upcoming schedule on Thursday, we have a great girls game as Minster, ranked number 3rd in state, will travel to the barn in New Knoxville, ranked number 7 in state. New Knoxville lost their first game last weekend to Fort Recovery. Their 1 league loss, Minster undefeated in the league. That's a big game. We'll have that as a full production on NKTelco Sports on Friday. But the boys will be here in Minster. The Knoxville boys will take on Minster Wildcats. So some good upcoming games if you're a Minster fan. Raiders, I'm sure we'll have you more in action. I'll have the full schedule right now. And again, all the Minster games are streamed on these key motion cameras on NKT.TV. All the home games for the boys and the girls, and also the junior high games as well. Wellman will draw a foul. It will be a call, another timeout. A couple substitutions in there as Zach Fortman in the game, number 0, and number 32, Devin Whipker, in for Coach McClurg. Wildcats, let's look ahead at their schedule. They play New Knoxville on Tuesday night. They play at New Knoxville on Friday night at home. Play at Perry on Tuesday night. And if I can pull up the schedule here. They will be then at Marion Friday the 22nd. Followed at Houston the 23rd. The following weekend they play home against St. Henry and Jackson Center. It's their last 2 home games. Then they're away at Fort Recovery, St. Mary's, and Coldwater. Fort Recovery and St. Mary's, 2 pretty good teams. I know this Minster team, a pretty good team as well, as they will go to 9-3. They got some votes in the last poll. I haven't seen the poll this week. They were like at 18. And that's thrown away. Up ahead, Meyer with the basketball. We're past the halfway point now in this season. Bell with the 3. Rebound, Austin Wellman. We have Austin Wellman, Mitchell Bornhorst. There's Devin Whipker shooting a 3. We also have Zach Fortman, number 0. Fast break up ahead to Bell. Nice athletic plays by Jonathan Bell. The game will be Nate Bear in for Josh Niekamp. Niekamp, it's a nice hand. He leaves with 9 points. Raiders will fall to 4 and 8. They will host Houston on Friday night. hopefully a better fate for the Raiders than they had tonight. Well, shot missed. 3 ball by Poling. 1:20 to go. Bornhorst to Webker. Bear, pretty good 3-point shooter. Give it up to Bornhorst. Mitchell gives it to Webker. Coming up on a minute to go. Glad you've joined here on NKT.TV. 3 ball way off there by Fortman. Long rebound and Bear battling it with number 20, Austin Cardonier. Nicholas Caldwell and Braden Monin. Jonathan Bell, Hayden Quinter leaves. Bell with 6, Quinter with 4. Bornhorst. Boy, these are going to be a few of these players hope to be in the starting lineup next year as Minster will graduate 6 players. There's a battle. We have a jump ball between Caldwell and Bornhorst. Ball in possession stays with the Wildcats. Bornhorst gives it up to Webker. All on the floor. Wellman battles for it. He had a jump ball with 30 seconds to go. Leading scorers for the Raiders, Zane Chappie with 8, Jonathan Bell with 6, Ben Bowman with 5. Caldwell. There's a 3 by Austin Cardonier. Senior hits a 3. Bear down to 8 seconds. Wellman will try the 3. The Wildcats are just going to dribble it out. The final score on the First National Bank scoreboard: Minster 46, Russia 27. Minster goes to 9-3 on the season. They were led in scoring by Brian Falk with 13, Josh Niekamp with 9, Justin Nixon, Brady Holscher with 8, Johnny Nixon with 4, Eric Schmidt with 4. Wildcats are again back in action on Friday night against New Knoxville. The Russia Raiders, they're led in scoring by Zane Chappie with 8, Jonathan Bell with 6, Ben Bowman with 5, Austin Cardonier hit a 3, Hayden Quinter with 4, Braden Monin with 1 free throw. Raiders fall to 4-8 overall. They're in action against Houston on Friday night. Minster back in action against New Knoxville. That'll be our full production on NKTelco Sports. For all of us at NKTelco Sports, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching here on NKT.TV.